The man unexpectedly inherited 300 million. The bad news was he had 30 million in 1 month. Otherwise, the 300 million inheritance would go to charity. To blow through this huge amount of cash, he paid 25,000 bucks a month to turn a taxi into his personal driver. Then he rented out every single cab in town and invited everyone to eat at the most expensive hotel in the city and said he wanted to book the whole place. But the manager judged him by his appearance and didn't care, thinking he was joking. Then he pulled out stack after stack of cash. The attitude immediately did a complete 180. The accountant warned him, if he kept spending money at this rate, he'd be broke in 1 month. Monty's heart instantly sank. Looks like he still needed to work harder at spending money to speed up the cash burning. He decided to open an investment company, specifically to help young people with dreams make them come true. A young guy heard about it and took a red-eye flight to find him. Said his hometown was in the desert, where a cup of ice water could sell for 20 bucks. But ice in the Arctic and Atlantic was totally free. So as long as they put an engine on an iceberg, they could push the iceberg through the Strait of Gibraltar across the Mediterranean, through the Suez Canal, and reach the Sahara Desert. Monty heard this and thought the plan was actually doable, but the startup capital of 2 million was still too little. He decided to throw in 5 million total to speed up the ice delivery. Once this news got out more and more, dreamers came looking for help. He knew his friend was the least reliable, so he decided to let him manage the funds. Then he rented a luxury car, deliberately caused an accident, then paid huge compensation to the other party. Seeing the money getting less and less, Monty couldn't have been happier. But a few days later, the Arctic Iceberg Project made the news. Turns out an oil company bought out the project to encourage young people to chase their dreams and gave him stock worth 10 million. That wasn't all. His friend's investment company stocked up on goods and flipped them for another 10 million in profit. Now Monty completely lost it. He was working so hard to spend money. Who knew the more he spent, the more he made? At this rate, in 1 month, he'd lose the 300 million inheritance. Right then he saw news about a mayoral election on TV. At that moment, it hit him.